right, good morning. It is March 11th, 9:43. I've been here for about 30 minutes already getting set up, cleaned the front area a little bit. Today, we got two steer packages, one on this Mazda large size, and then the next one's gonna be on a Honda Fit, I think, a little smaller vehicle. Inside and out detailing today. These are returning customers, but I haven't been here in many months to do them, so we're gonna be doing the full service. It's not gonna be any sort of maintenance package, but I guess I'm kind of fortunate enough, looking back on these past few months, the amount of returning customers that I've had. I've been pretty impressed with, and you know, that just makes the job easier because most of the vehicles now are pretty maintained, but we still have new customers coming in every day, every week, and those ones are a lot more work, obviously. But come along with me today as we do these two vehicles and come have fun with me. Alright, hopefully you can get a good look with this camera. I don't know how the sun is, but this right here is probably a detailer's worst nightmare, is when the back is covered in pet hair, because this material is something different. Hopefully, I don't think this should be too bad. This Mazda, I think quality's alright, but this right here is going to eat up most of my time. It is 10:07. I already finished wiping down and cleaning the interior. Probably, I'd say about 30 minutes it took me. I started really getting rolling around 9:30 after talking with the customer and all that kind of stuff, just catching up. Just because I don't know them, but they've used me numerous times in the past, and it's been a while since I've been out here, so just catching up. Also, check this out. Got the new generator. If you've watched any of my other videos, I've had that Predator 4500 watt one, whatever the case is. I need to repair it or fix it. There's an issue where it was surging up and down, and it kind of just stalled out, having overload when there was not that much power in it for it to be overloading. So that was like the third or fourth issue I've had with that generator now, and I bought it used on discount for like 400 bucks, so it's lasted me well over a year, which is totally good for me. But if I could fix that one up, get it running again, it would be a good backup, or maybe another unit I could use it for in the future. But I went ahead and bought this one. Also got it on sale, I think for like $650, when this one usually goes for like $800, $900. This is the one I really like. It's a push button start, don't have to crank the rope, and it's a lot more quiet. I'm not using it today because they offered me their electric, and I'm gonna be out here all day pretty much, so one that saves me gas. But got a new generator. That's an expense too when it comes to business, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I like that one a lot better now, so I'm gonna get at it with this vacuuming now. This vacuuming's probably gonna eat up most of my time, especially this back part. So you can watch me do it, and then we'll check in. We'll add the protectant on after this and get going on the wash. Any of my other details out there, I had the Lily brush. It works pretty well, but you know, with anything pet hair is always pretty tough to do, and I'm wondering if maybe y'all have any other ways or tools that y'all use that have helped y'all with pet hair the best. I think even then, I just don't know if there's really anything else out there at the moment to get it done quickly enough. But I believe this Mazda carpet is fairly easy to lift it up, pretty sure. So hopefully it doesn't take as long as most other vehicles. It's going up pretty easy, but we're gonna have at it and try to knock out most of this pet hair. Hey, sometimes you gotta crawl up in there and get in a good comfortable spot to get everything. That's just how it is as detailing. One thing that has helped me when it comes to vacuuming pet hair or kind of just cleaning in general, you know, as a detailer, you're pretty meticulous, you know, detail oriented, and you know, if you're this close and you're vacuuming everything, it's easy to see every little thing that's still in the carpet. But I forget it sometimes, but it's good to remember to step away for a second and look at the big picture from a further distance and then see if it's good. And you know, not only does that help you with time, but you just step back, you look at the bigger picture, and if it looks all around clean, or if you see something here and there, you can do it. But if you're stuck this close, you're gonna spend too much time getting every little piece of dirt or hair out when you can just step away and look at the bigger picture. So that's just a little tip. I feel like that has helped me when it comes to clean cars, and hopefully, you know, it can help you too. All right, it's 11:13. Just finished vacuuming the interior. Gonna clean these mats, put on the protectant for the car, and then get to the wash on this one. Like I said, vacuuming took the most time for that. So when I clean these mats, my Dowsman APC, I'll use a brush if I need to, agitate a little bit more, power wash it off, and I'll dry the backside, but I'll let them hang over and air dry. That way it saves me a little time. I can start the wash or start the protectant rather than drying them and just eating up more time. So I'll let them air dry, but I'll put them face down. That way no sort of water spots or anything like that. And that's kind of how I go about mats and save a little time. All right guys, I just wrapped up cleaning the WeatherTech mats, letting them air dry now. Going to add the protectant on the interior. A few months ago, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago, I decided to go with this spray gun. So I have my UV protectant here in the canister, and then I'll just press it and it sprays on. And I found this to be a little bit quicker, just more efficient. And I'll spray this panel. You gotta be careful, you don't want to get too close to the windows, but I'll spray this panel and then I'll wipe the excess off with a rag. But spraying this kind of gets in between the cracks and crevices without you having to really do it with the rag. And I just find it to be a whole lot quicker now. So hopefully I'll show you on this panel how I do it. just like that, that's pretty much all protected now. Pretty easy, and I feel like I'll probably use a little less product as well, and I'll go around, do the whole vehicle, and it also helps with the vents too pretty well. It'll get all up in those vents, and you just wipe the excess off. You just gotta be a little careful that you don't leave it on the plastic part of the speedometer here, so you make sure you wipe it all off pretty good, that way it doesn't damage that in any way. But it may be a little tough to see, but just spraying a nice level coat, buffing it out, I feel like personally it's been a lot more efficient for me. I like it a lot better, and I actually use that on the tires too, and that helps a lot. Just go around, spray the wheel, nice and easy. So I'm gonna wrap the vehicle up and we'll get to the wash. All right, so talked to the customer for a little bit. It's 1:50. Got the vehicle switched. Gonna be starting our steer package on this one now. It's not too dirty, you know, a lot of dirt in the carpet, seats, the plastics are pretty maintained still. It's really the outside of the vehicles that are pretty dirty, with the recent dirty rain, pollen, all that kind of stuff in the area right now. So we'll be getting this one going, hopefully maybe 3 hours, depending on how some of that carpet comes out, all that hay and stuff that's in there. But it's a lot smaller vehicle, and we'll get to it. All right, it is 2:26. Interior's done. Gonna hit the vacuum. Once again, vacuum's probably gonna take up most of my time here. A lot of hay, all that kind of stuff. So hopefully it comes out easy, and hopefully this vacuum I can knock out pretty quick. So let's get at it. Oh boy, it is 3:40. That took me a little over an hour to vacuum up all of that, but hey, we got it looking good. Time to clean these mats. Throw protectant on the inside, and then start the wash. So my back's hurting on that one. Jeez. But time to get these mats going. Ooh. All right, 4 o'clock on the dot. Interior's done. Mats are clean. Let's hit the wheel and tires, bug prep, wash it, dry it, door jams, tire dressing, windows, throw the mats back in, protect those. We're good. Let's get to it. All right, it's 5:35. That took me way longer than I thought, but she is all done. Both vehicles. Steer packages knocked out today. If you want to call it from 9 to 5:30. But time to pack it up, time to get paid and head out, get ready for tomorrow.